Andy Burnham is popular. When I stood against him 2 years ago, I had friends and family members who voted for him as opposed to me. Lifelong friends, close family members told me, yeah, I voted for Andy Burnham. And they're entitled to do that. Just because you know me doesn't mean you have to vote for me. But that's how good his PR has been. For the last three elections, all three elections in Greater Manchester, he's won approximately 65% of the vote. He's extremely popular, and that's why he won Makerfield. But he's also got something in common with Keir Starmer as well. He likes to U-turn. We've counted something like 5, 6, 7 U-turns just in this 5-week campaign.
Yeah.
His U-turn on the LGBT rubbish. He spent 10 years in Greater Manchester funding it. He's funded LGBT Greater Manchester equality panels. To get contracts off the Mayor office, you have to be LGBT friendly and have policies. He's funded all of this. You're right. He criticised the Supreme Court saying women means biological women. He criticised that, and he's now backtracked on that. He said he was going to give the WASPy women the money they think they're owed. He's backtracked on that. 18 months ago, he said if he was ever Prime Minister, he would borrow an extra 40 billion and spend it in the public sector to initiate growth. He backtracks on everything. He's backtracked on his idea of giving illegal migrants more money. He's backtracked on that. He has all the same ideas as everybody else in this Labour government. But he's
hardened up a little bit on immigration in the sense that I think he criticised not vetting the illegal migrants properly, and that they should be kept interned somewhere separate until they're properly vetted and their asylum cases reviewed.
Only during this campaign. Only during this campaign, because he knew in this seat, he knew he needed white Labour voters to come out and vote for him and not turn to reform or restore. So he said the things they wanted to hear. If he had managed to stand in Gorton and Denton 3 months ago, whenever it was, if he managed to stand there, his immigration policy would have been a lot different 3 months ago, because he would have wanted the Muslim vote, the immigrant vote. He says the thing the person in front of him wants to hear. He's a career politician. If you don't like these policies, sir, I have more. I'll change them for you if you just vote for me. He's a career politician.
The salesman.
And that's what's killing the country.
Yeah, because the politician now becomes salesman. So this is what worries me now. So he's someone that will be more or less the continuation of the Starmer government that we've had that's been so unpopular, that's failing Britain. But at the same time, he's a shrewd politician, very PR savvy, very good salesman, very popular. So as his campaign slogan said, let there be hope or something along those lines, there will actually now be a good chance of Labour continuing in government. Whereas up to now, we thought, okay, Starmer's done really bad. We wait till the next general election. It looks like Reform is going to win. But he really is actually someone who could put a stop to Reform and win again for Labour, which is even, more disheartening if you're not a Labour supporter like me and you.
I don't think he's got a chance in hell. I think what will happen over the next 3-4 months, Labour are going to get a bump in the polls. Andy Burnham, new Prime Minister, talking the talk, walking the walk. I'm here for you. Look what I did in Greater Manchester. Keir Starmer's gone. He was all the problem. I'm going to bring utopia. We're going to get a bump in the polls for Labour. But then he faces all the same problems Andy Burnham is going to have. And over the first few months, he's going to blame Keir Starmer. Oh, these problems are legacies of Keir Starmer. But give him 3, 4, 5, 6 months, when things are still getting worse, Andy Burnham will no longer be the golden boy.